Welcome to my life. Why didn't this work? Oh, I know why it didn't work. Just rocking out to some Katamari. Hopefully everybody who is able to still see. Oh, it's a multiplayer ad, so y'all can see. Or at least should be able to, right? Yeah. Well, let's go ahead and just jump on over to the Iron GM reveal. Remember, for this round, all of the GMs, all of the players were given 3 choices. If the players chose the same GM, that's who they got. But if they chose different GMs, they got the one that neither of them chose. Yeah. Many thanks to the subs and bits this month as well. All subs and bits in October. Everything that I get from that will be going to the Southern Poverty Law Center, a very worthwhile charity. So it is greatly appreciated, all of your support this year. And guess what? I think those ads actually dropped some bits, so that is a way to do it. Well, let's go ahead and see who the GMs are for this, the second game of today. First, we have Iron GN Pen Capper. It is the one who likes to chew on them for some reason, I suppose. Let's welcome on in Blasphemous Roar as the first choice. No, don't come chat with me, Blasphemous Roar. Don't do it yet, because you might not have been chosen. Or maybe you were, I don't know. Well, we also have Iron GM Wrath of Tubin, who manages to swim a lot in the Tubin bin. Well, that is our friend Doe Wolf. And finally, Iron GM, don't ask him to play non-NES games. You saw him during the group stage. He unfortunately got eliminated, but he is back for revenge. NPC. So, the players had some difficult choices here. Our first player, though, decided, let's go ahead and see how Blasphemous Roar is doing. Polk went with that. Our second player chose NPC, which means that Doe Wolf, the Wrath of Tubin, is going to jump in and hopefully give a game that doesn't go into the Tubin bin. Come on in, Doe Wolf. I want to talk to you. Hey there.
Hey.
Hey, how are you doing? Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, yes. We have accomplished communication.
Okay. Well, hi. Hopefully you're ready for this. Yeah, how are you doing, Doe Wolf?
I mean, I was doing okay, but then it turned out neither of them wanted me, and I'm like, I wouldn't want me either, fair, but I thought I'd get maybe a little love. So I had to pick something that was going to make me super happy.
Yeah, that's kind of essential. You gotta be happy when you're giving video games out to players. And honestly, I know this is one that I like the actual game, but
a lot of people like the actual. This is a game that probably should not exist, and this is a mod for. But the game is somehow still great, and this is a mod for that game that also should not exist.
Let me go ahead and reveal.
So we have doubles should not exist levels here.
Yeah.
But is it good? I don't know.
We've got a SNOLF.
Yeah, SNOLF Robo Blast 2.
SNOLF Robo Blast 2. Isn't that a fan game?
It is a fan. Yes, it's a fan game. So somebody took a look at the Doom engine, which is, so you know, most famous first-person shooter of all time, and said, this would be a great platformer. And someone took a look at the result of that and said, this would be a great golf game. So here we are.
And someone looked at that and said, this would be a great Kuso6rande game. And that someone was you.
That is the full chain of custody.
Yeah. Well, just like any parent, you know, you got to give your kids... You're not a parent, but if you were, you got to give your kids challenges, okay? I guess I'm the Kuso daddy here. I'm not talking anymore. We're done.
I don't know where to go with this.
Well... Yeah.
So Kuso Daddy.
Oh yes, my son.
Tell me, please, tell me the wisdom. great. What wisdom do you have for us today, oh great Kuso Daddy?
Can't do. Here's the wisdom. Make sure you get your blood pressure pills before they run out. Get them refilled, because otherwise you won't have your blood pressure pills.
Is very true.
Yeah.
This is.
Hopefully Justin wakes up soon to go get them for me.
And yeah, people are saying in chat, like, SRB2, Sonic Robo Blast 2, actually is a legitimately I don't know where I was taking that word. A phenomenal game. Just absolutely. I don't know why it's good. It shouldn't be good, but it is incredible, and you should play it.
Yeah, absolutely. Like
this is a little less. This is a little less great, but it looks like everyone's on screen, and it looks like Kuchiri is very ready.
Yeah, he is a SpongeBob.
He is. No, I think he's like a rainbow heart.
What?
I don't know who that dude is with the rainbow heart, but he has one.
That's the Kuchiri. But also in Discord had a SpongeBob.
And now we have doubles. Is that also SpongeBob? I think
that's
it's also
from
SpongeBob.
It's the Otter Girl. Yeah, the Otter Girl from SpongeBob in Discord as well. So everybody, I need your best golf, SNOLF, Sonic, or SpongeBob emotes, and spam those now.
Yeah, if you have one, if you are in sub the Big Bad Gameathon, you should spam it. I'm not, so I can't demonstrate. But
because I'm doing the countdown. There we go. Best of luck to the players. Okay, spam your emotes, because we are just about ready to begin. Blue hair is basically Sonic in disguise. As soon as you got blue hair.
I'll allow it.
Okay, as soon as I see movement,
they
start
are
a
off.
timer. There we go. And we are off on... Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Welcome to... Not Green Hill Zone. I forget what it calls it, but it's basically Green Hill. A Green Flower Zone, that's what it calls it. So, yeah, you have power, you have height, and you fly in this game. You just absolutely fly wherever you want, and it is wonderful.
Yeah, so this mod for the Doom engine is absolutely brilliant. However, making it into golf is a choice. It is a choice that people decided to make. Like, the other SNOLF games are extremely difficult. This is 3D golf.
Yeah, and the biggest other difference is that you'll notice they're bouncing. And you have zero control over these bounces. You are just get to watch your character bounce for a while.
Okay.
Whereas in like the 2D games, you don't bounce.
You have a little control in the air.
You have no control in the air, but you have control on the ground.
Oh.
So like once you hit ground, you can like put on the brakes and stop yourself from like flying into an abyss.
But
you will sometimes roll for like 30 seconds in this game. It's pretty great.
And you can't do anything about that, huh? Is there a mulligan button?
There is. They can hold the shift button to mulligan. It'll even if they're going long enough without stopping, the game will even tell you about this because it's assuming that you're stuck somewhere.
Now, the fun thing about this is that most players have not played the base Robo Blast 2, so, they have to end up picking up on the environmental cues about where, in general, you're supposed to go in this game, and then also manage to do that in a golf style. So it's we've got two layers of difficulty. In general, the other SNOLF games that we've had, a lot of the times the players had played the base game and sort of knew what the levels looked like. So I'm just excited.
The biggest clue that the players want to be looking for is you have little checkpoint star posts. And, the star post, and if you see a star post, that's probably forwards.
Yeah.
And we actually have the Kuchiri already cleared the first act. That is very fast. Well done.
Very nice. It looks like Polk is right there as well, though. I think. Maybe not. No, a little more work.
Polk is too far from the end. Like, he is one big giant jump from the end.
Oh,
because
there
that
we
signpost
go.
at the end of the level, it actually does extend vertically infinitely, because everything in Doom extends vertically infinitely. Welcome to the Doom engine. It's
true.
wonderful.
I love the Doom engine. Oh,
Yeah,
no,
so-
Polk, you're on the wrong side of the fence there. There you go.
Yeah, but now he's just going to roll for a while. Maybe he'll fall. Oh, he didn't fall off the cliff. That was very
I
lucky.
was expecting him to.
Me too. It was going to be glorious. But yeah, I mean, 3 minutes to clear the first level. That is still amazingly fast.
That is not bad at all. Yeah, both of these players have a lot of work ahead of them. They've got an hour to try to make more progress than the other player. You know, I like to compare this to like running a race. Technically, you're not really running against somebody else, but at the same time, you know, they give out trophies and crap. You know, you're not punching the other people in the race, but you're still
I feel like that metaphor works better if, you know, in normal Sonic, but here they're not running at all, and I just don't understand. Like, they're rolling, I suppose.
Okay.
Yeah, so the camera starts... if you saw on Polk's screen, the camera messes up massively when you're near walls.
Yeah.
And there's a first-person button. And Flannelcat's asking in chat, did I tell them about this? Yes, I told them about the first-person button. The first player who discovers that they can press the first-person button is going to have a huge advantage.
You think that will
Because that
help?
button is powerful. It is so much easier to aim in first-person view, even when you're not against a wall. Again, when you're against a wall, it's impossible in third-person view to aim. But, yeah, like, first person to press V. V is the key. The first person to press it, huge lead. Like, they might just win the match based on pressing the V button first.
You did tell them that the V button is first person. Honestly,
I told them. I pinned the comment in Discord. I did not tell that. Oh, and it tells you on the character select screen, you should probably press the first person view button.
Wait, it
So
says that?
they had so many hints. But yeah.
Wait, does it allow you to just look like point and click, essentially?
Well, you can't click, but it does let you point.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can aim so much better when you just have a cursor on screen that you can aim with. And also, it lets you look up and down, and which I find hilarious because, again, it's the Doom engine. And Doom engine doesn't actually handle 3D as 3D. So if you look up and down, everything gets... I can't describe it. You just have to see it, and it's beautiful. What happens if you start looking up and down? Like, the original Doom engine did not let you look up and down. I think Hexen and Heretic were the first... No, Hexen, not Heretic, but Hexen was the first game, I think, that let you look up and down in the Doom engine. And I love Hexen, so I don't know where I'm going with this. Hexen is a great game, and you should also play it.
I've never played Hexen.
I think this is, to answer a question in chat, I think this is a custom version based on Jeezy Doom. Yeah, like they added slopes, for instance. You can't do slopes in the actual Doom engine. Our players probably wish there were no slopes right about now, but yeah, no, this is a very heavily customized version of the Doom engine.
Yeah, there we go. Polk managing to use the springs to get up.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah, so-
this is intense.
So yeah, so we see Kuso6rande trying to get... Oh, nice shot into that cave. There's nothing in there, but nice shot. Well, there's some rings. But yeah, so you probably noticed him trying to go over. So all of these areas are like giant concave hexagonal... Well, not hexagonal, but they're giant concave regions. And called sectors. So like those walls, again, they expand infinitely up. You can't go over them. So you have to take special paths through these tunnels to get from one sector to the next. So that's how they can't cheat the entire level. I think the technical aspects of this game are so cool. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's really a cool game. Like, here's the deal. Kuso6rande, the Bad Video Game Tournament, oftentimes, you know, has games that are going to be technically good, but they have some sort of element that throws people off. Kuso6rande isn't just objectively, hey, this game is ugly and bad and unplayable. A lot of the times, it's just dumb ideas that shouldn't exist.
This definitely is a dumb idea that shouldn't exist. But like, again, like the core underlying game of Sonic Robo Blast 2 is also a dumb idea that shouldn't exist, but it's fantastic.
It's fantastic, yeah. Yeah, Andy, thank you for showing up. Golf has evolved into a third dimension? That's if you count dimension. Well, to be fair, in Doom, you can't just walk up a vertical wall, okay? I've played Doom 2 quite a bit. Yeah,
I mean, it's Doom Legend. Like, technically, it's not really the third dimension.
But
I don't know, maybe GZ Doom it is technically a third dimension.
For depth, like whenever you're using elevators and such, there is, and you can fall off of ledges in Doom. So there is a third dimension. It's just
there's a very strong illusion of a third dimension, but if you actually like go under the hood, like Doom, you can't have any platforms that cross each other vertically.
Yeah,
it's
but
just
Doom
not
2
something the
you
engine
can.
can support.
And in this, you
GZ
can.
Doom can support this.
Yeah.
But yeah, like because like there's just nothing actually there if you tried to dig in.
Hulk just wanted that checkpoint and not getting it. Well, maybe you're gonna get it.
I think he already got it actually. Just didn't realize it.
Huh.
Because yeah, like the checkpoints are much bigger than they look like on screen. Oh my goodness, Kuchiri this is the very end of the stage. Like it's gonna take a while probably because there's a current in the water.
Yeah, I recognize this place.
It's pretty hard, but like
Hulk is in. Yeah.
You're really close to the end of the second act.
Oh my gosh, I was just thinking, there are bosses in this, aren't there? Because I remember the bosses in the core game here.
Yep.
And trying to do this in golf, oh my gosh, I'm not prepared for this nightmare.
Yeah, I think what Kuchiri really needs to do is start taking some smaller jumps and just go up this pathway slower. I don't know if he's going to come to that conclusion or not, though.
Yeah, the players definitely... Here's the deal. The first little while that you are trying to play, you need to... Like, the first 5 to 10 minutes, you need to play around with the various options that you have. If you were given various especially if you're doing anything 3D, play around with the camera. That is, I think, the most important lesson that we have so far during this game.
Yeah, and Kitsune is not far behind. He's at the last checkpoint, right up ahead, and he sees it, so he's gonna get there soon. So very close so far.
Oh my gosh, the music is so good. Oh my gosh.
I thought Kuchiri had it on that jump and just bounced off the ceiling.
Get a mulligan,
that was so sad.
Yeah, mulligan's probably the right call there.
Yeah, just keep experimenting. You'll get this jump eventually. There you go.
No,
that's gonna hit the ceiling.
I love this. I love it so much. I'm so close.
Oh my god, the bouncing is so good. The bouncing is just too good.
Okay.
Yeah, so Novasol is saying in chat that they got to the first boss in about 5 minutes, which is really impressive. Oh my goodness, so Kuchiri accidentally got to a special stage. Not sure how he unlocked that. Must have picked up I'm pretty sure you had to pick something up along the way. That unlocks it. So yeah, so congrats. He's now playing Nights into Dreams.
Okay, does this have any different controls when you're a golf ball?
Nope, it controls exactly how it does in normal Sonic Robo Blast 2. So if he has any idea how Nights into Dreams work, he could get through this pretty quickly. It looks like he does not. Basically, he should be trying to fly and follow the paths. Also, Nights into Dreams, another bizarre game that probably should not exist. Worst case scenario, there is we're going with your answer of good luck. So Kuchiri asked in chat, how do I get out? Grosancha answered, good luck. There is a timer. The timer will eventually run out. But yeah, Kuchiri just has never played Nights into Dreams, which is...
I never have. I've seen it, though.
So it's another just ridiculously cool game. Like, Sonic Team has... That's an actual Sonic Team game. And Sonic Team has some pretty outlandish ideas. Yuji Naka has some pretty outlandish ideas.
Yeah, I think Kuchiri is just going to fly around for another minute or so, which works.
Yeah, it definitely works. It'll get him to the end.
But Polk may pass Kuchiri right here. depending on if Polk gets the bonus stage as well.
Don't think so. Like, I'm actually impressed that Kuchiri picked up whatever it was that let him unlock the bonus stage. Yeah.
There we
So
go.
Polk
is
Kitsune,
in
by
the
virtue of
lead.
not getting into the bonus stage, takes the lead. So now he's against the boss. So bosses actually can change the controls slightly. You now get the ability to jump every time you hit the ground after doing a jump. Which is useful because you're not beating the boss otherwise. Also, boss drops rings. You probably want to pick them up.
Okay, what
Also,
do you
you
mean
probably want to activate first-person
like,
view.
as soon as you touch the ground, you can jump again?
Yep, and you're going to be wanting to.
Is that something obvious to the players?
I mean,
Actually, I
they
saw
should figure it
Polk
out
do
soon.
it already, yeah.
The boss did not drop rings for Novasol. That's surprising. I don't know. Maybe an earlier version of the mod didn't have that. It does seem useful. But yeah, like as soon as you just
that
press...
makes this actually possibly doable.
Are we going to be at the boss in the next 46 minutes? I really hope not. I really hope somebody figures it out.
Have you beaten this?
I have beaten the entire game, yes. It took me 11,728 total shots. But I did beat it.
That's a lot of shots. I don't know what that is in time, though.
I didn't have a timer, but the game doesn't reset your shots counter, so I just had a shots counter. Yeah, so looks like Kitsune has already figured out that you can take shots faster than before you come to a complete stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, just as soon as you press the jump button, well, after hitting the ground, you will figure it out. So.
Yeah, I'm hoping that the Kuchiri is able to figure that out relatively quickly. Mulligan during the boss, interesting.
There are definitely bosses where you want to do that. I don't know if this is one. You do really want to be dodging the lasers and then trying to fire off quick shots on the boss. But yeah, no, really what they want to do is just activate first-person mode.
I think I would agree. Whenever you're trying to fight things in an absolutely uncontrollable game, you got to figure out if there's a better way to control. And I'm hoping that one of the players is able to experiment a little bit, because they definitely should.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. I love this.
Oh, it's also just a great jazz tune, and I love one of the things they did that I love. The tune does not reset on death. Like that's just the most frustrating part of actual Sonic boss music, is that, well, I mean, you're not usually listening to this. I mean, usually you go back to the stage and then you get to the boss again, but music resetting on death is annoying. You want to hear the whole song. It's how in old RPGs, you get to hear 5 seconds of the overworld music. Oh my goodness, Kitsune has already taken out the boss.
Wow.
I am speechless. So, me and Flannel Cat were talking before this match, and Flannel Cat straight up said, she said, they're not going to get out of the first boss. That was her prediction.
Yeah,
that was incredible.
Better than you can ever expect. Welcome to Kuso6rande, where
obviously
people
you still have
in
to
the
beat the
bracket are
capsule
just
boss.
so amazing. Oh, well, yeah, that's true. Oh, there we go.
There we go. Wow, on to the second zone already, which is Techno something.
Techno
Hill. There we go. This is totally not Chemplant from Sonic 2. Totally not Chemplant.
Now, this level, if I remember correctly, it has some interesting water physics, at least in Sonic Robo Blast 2.
Yeah.
Or is that one of the future levels?
Nope, that is both this and the second act. So,
okay.
If you saw some water briefly in the earlier section, you might have noticed that it was pink. So it's not actually water, it's goo. And that you are buoyant in that goo. So yeah, so you'll just sort of bob to the surface, which for SNOLF is sometimes convenient and sometimes not. But yeah, so there it is at the bottom, that little pinkish, purplish, whatever-ish stuff, that is the goop.
Okay, the boss, Robotnik, did not drop any coins for the Kuchiri. At least for the first hit.
You can see them blinking in the corner. He's so high that they just fell to the ground.
Oh.
It's actually kind of impressive that Kuchiri managed to get the boss that high up. Yeah, I just like Kitsune beat that boss in like 5 minutes.
Oh yeah, it's dropping rings.
Yeah, but yeah, Kitsune beat that boss, or Kitsune beat that boss, excuse me, in 5 minutes without knowing about first-person view. Like, what?
Yeah, now, for those who wonder, yes, they were told that V switches to first person. Neither player has decided to take that advice or that suggestion.
Yeah, Novasol, the boss starts shooting faster as you get hits on him. I don't think that's changed in SNOLF, but it might have been.
Hulk doing a full-powered hit to just try to make as much progress in this stage. Very nice. Oh my gosh. Very nice. Little free to bunny. Gotta free the bunnies.
I mean, the bunnies might not deserve to be free.
Why not?
Yeah.
What did the bunnies do?
I mean, have you seen Monty Python?
That was first, I knew you were gonna bring that up as the reference. Second, I would be more impressed if you made a Wallace and Gromit reference instead. Okay.
I'm not a big Wallace and Gromit fan. Like, for me, it was like my choices were Monty Python or ReZero, and I decided not to go with ReZero. I think that was the correct choice.
That's fair enough. I don't know what that would be. Watership Down. Yeah, there's another.
It's another
one.
rabbit that just murders everyone. I don't know if it's supposed to be a Monty Python reference because it's Japanese, but it also has a rabbit that murders everyone.
Yeah, I mean, it's a bit of a trope. The cute innocent thing becoming absolutely murderous. I think that Sonic is more realistic than Monty Python.
I don't think I'm going to agree with that.
The rabbits don't kill you. Automatically more realistic.
And the hedgehogs do.
There's only one human in this game, and he never dies. So no, the hedgehogs don't kill Robotnik.
Are you familiar with the plot of Sonic 06?
Okay, well, do you consider that canon? Does anybody consider that canon?
It is canon. It also erased itself by time loop at the end of the game. Spoilers, by the way. If you were going to play that game, I've saved you the trouble, so you should be thanking me.
You saved me the trouble.
The speedrun run is amazing, but I played that game casually, and it's just miserable.
See, I haven't played a single 3D Sonic, okay?
Oh my goodness, play Sonic Adventure games. I love them so much. Play Sonic Robo Blast 2, also.
Yeah, honestly, I think this might even count as better than a lot of Sonic games. Like, fan games in the Sonic community are just amazing. It's just like, here's the deal. You get fan game for any other series, doesn't compare to Sonic fans. It's just like Spyro fan art, okay? Because fan art of pretty much any game out there, it's okay. Spyro fan art is like every single piece out there is perfect, and I don't know how. They're nuts.
I am not familiar with that much Spyro fan art, but I may have to start looking up to it.
Yeah, as soon as you see
looking it up.
Like, seriously, if you just look up Spyro fan art, like, everything is almost perfect. It's nuts. It shouldn't be like that, but it is.
Yeah, so in the match, so Kitsune has figured out where he needs to go. I think he should probably get a little further ways back so he can, make this jump. But he does need to get up there. That is the correct path.
I think Kuchiri might have gotten 2 hits in one swing, which is
possible. He is really close, and there it goes. That is the boss for Kuchiri as well.
There we go. Both of them through.
Yeah,
nice.
No, and so Kitsune's had 6 minutes on this stage, but Kitsune's been very stuck at this little specific area for a while now. So, this is Kuchiri's chance to catch up.
Kuchiri is trying the capsule boss.
Well, okay, yes, he also hasn't. Yeah, he hasn't made it to this stage yet. I really recommend just getting close and just doing a little chip shot. Just take out your 9-iron or 3-iron, Which iron is it higher number or lower numbers that makes you go farther?
Just
in golf?
pick it
I
up
should
with
probably
your
know this.
hand and take the double bogey or triple bogey or whatever.
That's cowardice. I will
Yeah.
not let my players do that. I specifically told them no console commands.
There we go. Bam.
Congrats on your 200-point bonus. Oh, and Kitsune makes it into the hole.
Fantastic.
His reward is more holes.
Oh my gosh, we are having mod wars in chat, specifically banning controversial comments about whether or not Tails is dumb. And I have to
Wow.
say, Tails is cute, but he is absolutely dumb.
I like Tails. He is so cute. Like he's
oh,
like
yeah.
6 years old. Of course he's going to be dumb. That's not fair.
Well, he needs to grow up. Come on,
Yeah,
how
okay,
long
that's
has
fair.
Tails existed? He needs to grow up.
I think Sonic 2, it was 1990 or 1991, something like that.
Actually, yeah, can you imagine just how awesome, like, a full, like, 30-year-old, like, there's a scar on Tails' face, and he's just totally awesome at that point, okay? He would be the coolest.
I'm remembering this old Simpsons gag though of like just like Simpsons as sort of like a reality TV expose about how awful it would be to work on this fake show because it's a cartoon. And so like Lisa has a press conference saying that she'd been fed force-fed anti-growth hormones in order to extend the length of the show. And then it just flashes to Homer saying, "Oh, come on, how would I possibly know the exact amount to put in her cereal every morning?"
Yeah, you need to give Tails the Fire Emblem 3 Houses treatment, okay?
What does that mean?
Those who have played Fire Emblem 3 Houses will know.
I'm so confused. What does this mean?
Uh-oh.
Looks
What's
like
pulsing? This is
okay,
Buck's
so
physics. Okay.
that is... Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Well, basically, we need Tails, like, after everything fell apart, you know? Almost like post-apocalyptic Tails. After he's forced to grow up and not be a stupid boy anymore.
Oh, you
He needs
just...
to become
you
a
just mean with your-
man.
I think that's what Sonic Forces is, and I'm told it's not that great.
Wow. He's not stupid.
Yes.
Have you seen the episode Too Tall Tales? I beg to differ.
I am also not familiar with this.
Well. Also, that one is kind of... I don't know. That one has a lot of stuff in it that might have awakened people in various ways that I'd rather not talk about right now. Oh no! Kuchiri, you are soft-locked. Better use that
Is he?
mulligan.
Oh, he was he what, stuck between a wall and a hard place?
No,
Oh yeah,
two
no, the
bouncers.
springs can just bounce you infinitely and you can't escape. Yeah, it's great. Thank God for mulligans.
When I talk about Too Tall Tales, by the way, I am talking specifically about the anime, Too Tall Tales. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, it's the 15th episode of the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog television series, okay? And that one has a lot of stuff. I think it also has chili dogs.
I feel like a lot of episodes of that show had chili dogs.
Basically,
My memory
they
serves.
inflate Tails to be giant. Yeah. Oh yeah, the
Why
two
would you
heroes
do that?
arrive in Wienerville, the weenie capital of Mobius. Mayor Knackwurst greets Sonic and Tails and insists on feeding them a feast. Tails gobbles down a ton of food and leaves to get some dessert. At the same time, Robotnik tests the machine on a piece of belly button lint, but the machine explodes and casts gizmo gas into the air, eventually settling on Tails, who breathes it in as it rolls into town. Tails grows to an enormous size and gets very hungry and starts eating and breaking the whole town. Tails, yeah.
What?
So the citizens of Wienerville are quick to forgive Tails until Robotnik flies in on his Egomatic and tells them that Tails did it on purpose and Sonic is the mastermind behind the destruction. They don't believe Robotnik until he gives them all a bunch of free gifts.
I
love it. We don't believe you until
Someone
we're
was paid to write this? This sounds like fan fiction. Sounds an awful lot like fan fiction.
Tails continues to grow and continues to eat whatever he can. Tails' burps cause earthquakes. The citizens go after Tails like he is a monster. Robotnik leaves. It puts Scratch and Grounder in charge. Sonic overhears them talk about von Schlemmer, so he tricks them into telling him where to find the professor. Okay. Sonic runs to the bottomless pit in the jungle of doom and pulls Professor von Schmeller out with a crane. What the frick? Okay.
Don't ask me. I did not know about this until...
So apparently the gizmo gas is the fragrance of the rare Hoot and Toot garlic from the garden of the evil wizard lizard.
That was a sentence.
The evil wizard lizard. Sonic goes and gets it. Meanwhile, Wienerville citizens have Tails cornered in a canyon. Tails tries to justify his actions, but they do not listen. Sonic and von Schlemmer arrive with the garlic, but the citizens insist Robotnik uses his Insta-Freeze cannon to turn Tails into a popsicle. Von Schlemmer gives Sonic blueprints to build the world's largest wiener launcher, which fires a giant chili dog with the garlic on it into Tails' mouth. Tails shrinks back to normal size, and Robotnik's freeze ray misses him and bounces back at the villains, hitting them. Professor von Schlemmer explains everything to the mayor, and the diner's waitress asks how to make things up to Sonic and Tails. Tails asks for 746 chili dogs and some dessert.
I don't know if you can hear the clapping.
I can hear
that's
it
what I'm
now,
doing.
yeah. So, yeah, there you go. That is the Tails, the 6-year-old Tails that we got, that they made him giant, and he ate the whole town.
Okay, so Kitsune at the start of the second act now, and I don't know how Kitsune got out of this room as quickly as they did, but yeah, you have to like just go throw yourself into the pink goop and just like that. That was really good. Only you're gonna he didn't fall all the way back. Nice. Yeah, so Kitsune did get through the first act a lot faster than Kitsune. Made up a ton of ground. Kitsune is just not liking this zone very much. He is getting pretty far into it.
Well, golfing on conveyor belts, not exactly what you want to be doing, especially with these crushers. Oh no.
I mean, the conveyor belt's pushing you the right direction. It could be worse. It will be worse in later zones that I really don't expect the players to get to. But me and Kat did not expect anyone to get this far, so who knows?
Yeah, this is really impressive. And we're only half an hour in. But again, the one theme that we see is that the GMs, even the GMs who have played before, it's very easy to have specific expectations, and then the players just blow us away. You never know how they're going to do, and they're just rocking this.
Yep.
But that's why they're in the bracket, and I never made it.
Ooh, that was a beautiful shot, just all the way over.
Oh, yeah. Okay, Polk going into this next crusher section. Just gotta... Yeah, there we go. Avoiding death. You don't want to get squished.
For a second there, but unfortunately, death always comes in the end.
Yeah.
Oh, no! Kuchiri mulliganed, and because he was on top of water, it took him all the way back to the last time he wasn't on top of water. I don't know why it does that, but it's awful.
Well, water's not solid, it's a liquid.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Okay, Polk through the crushers this time. Very nice.
The Crushers will be back. They will have their vengeance. Probably against Kuchiri.
Polk! Oh, geez, I was worried about you bouncing back to some other crushers. I don't know if there were any over there, but woo!
Yeah, Kuchiri really just wants to take a small shot, get closer. Or try to get up here first. That works too. Oh, that was a really nice shot.
Woo! Very nice shot for Polk there, just getting quite into the pink stuff, but that's fine. He'll be able to stop rolling, Sonic. There we go.
Yeah, this is a very wide open area, and it's going to be really hard if you get lost to figure out where you're supposed to be going. Definitely took me a while when I was playing this blind to like reorientate myself after getting into this area.
Yeah.
But he does want to get into that hole that he's found right up there through the little elevator platform. So, congrats. Yeah, he is getting near the end of this act. Again, like, wow.
I see Egg Corporation. Oh no, we're gonna... Well, I mean, it is Eggman. So,
I mean,
Polk decided to mulligan.
I think his name's Dr. Robotnik, thank you very much.
Yeah, I prefer Robotnik for sure.
He didn't get a doctorate in eggs. Or maybe he did. Has that ever been explained in canon what his doctorate's in? Probably.
Egg
Must
Doctor. Yeah. I think it's in robotics.
It would make sense.
Yeah, because he does robot stuff.
Oh, I thought you were going to say because his name has robot in it. I'm going to like, that seems really unfair to just judge someone based on their name, but also, yeah.
Yeah, Eggman is, I feel, the new Sonic movie tries to explain it as an insult that Sonic throws out at Robotnik.
I mean, that also happened in Sonic Adventure.
I can definitely dig that canon.
Yeah, no, that's also the canon in Sonic Adventure, so that's been there for a while.
Okay, Robotnik PhDs. Let's see if I can find out. Okay.
Oh, he has several PhDs. Ah, one of those people who just decided never to leave university.
I see someone replying he graduated from MIT with a major in robotics and a minor in women's studies. I'm not sure if that's true. Okay.
Yeah, that's it sounds like Fanon. Sounds like Fanon.
I think so. Okay. So that's this says he has 5 PhDs. Let me see.
5?
This one says 5 PhDs. Go away.
That is way too many years of your life.
I know, right? What?
Like 1 is fine, 2 is okay, especially if you're like a mud fud. But yeah,
if
don't be getting 5 doctorates. It just stops being impressive after a while. I'm sad.
Google what degrees does Robotnik have, the first answer that pops up is he graduated from MIT with a major in robotics and a minor in women's study. But there's no way that is true.
I don't know if I trust these Google people. Like, have you ever seen a Google person in real life?
No.
Exactly. Oh, no, it looks like Kuchiri took a big death. I guess he hadn't hit a checkpoint in that next area yet. Oh, what a shot, though. I don't know how that worked.
I don't know.
That was just gorgeous. Okay, so in this area, Kitsune needs to go left. He just needs to go into that little hole room on the left. That is his destination.
Actually, yes. Chad is a little bit correct that him having multiple doctorates makes this actually less realistic than Monty Python. So Monty Python is back to being more realistic again.
It's not the talking animals that does it. That does it in
No,
for
it's
you.
him having 5 PhDs. Nobody does that. Literally nobody.
It is. How dare you call us off for debating canon? Sort of. Your ship's just like, I don't know. Like I mean, I guess we're not like debating who Sonic's canonical ship, who we're shipping Sonic with.
Just
I'm picking Shadow, obviously. Like,
Yeah.
you ship Sonic and Shadow.
I'm more willing to believe of a vengeful hedgehog than 5 PhDs for one person. It's just
Yeah, but like, who do you ship Sonic with?
oh
Though? That's
crap,
the question of the hour.
honorary PhDs. But yeah, that's true. There are honorary PhDs, but I don't think Robotnik got any honor. I'm pretty sure he was like shunned by most
I mean,
communities.
like, Dr. Wily, I think, has honorary doctorates, right?
Dr. Wily probably does. Yeah, Dr. Light. I don't know. Dr. Light seems like the only slightly real doctor in video games. I mean, besides like the Pokemon doctors.
What about Dr. Gordon Freeman?
Gordon Freeman? Okay, actually, yeah, he is the perfect example. Gordon Freeman is the most realistic doctor because all they do is they like put him in unsafe conditions, and then he has to try to not die while doing
like, he
experiments.
is using zero. He is using zero of the things he learned about at MIT in his day job now. Like, that's pretty much the authentic experience right there.
Yeah, Gordon Freeman is the most realistic doctor. And it turns out that really the most useful skill was learning how to whack things.
What?
Well, with a crowbar.
Oh,
He has a... Did you forget about Gordon Freeman and his crowbar? They're in
I
love.
very much misheard that sentence, and I'm not going to say what I heard it as because it was very incorrect.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, so that's a real doctor. I don't know, some
That's a
of like
real-
doctors you have
He's
on
not
your
a real-
codec in Metal Gear Solid, they're pretty realistic, I
Gordon
think.
Freeman is not real. Sorry to break it to you.
No, Gordon Freeman is very real. I played a whole bunch of games, and like I know his games can't count to 3, but he's still real. Okay, so Kitsune really needs to mulligan that shot because he was near the end of the stage and just fell down.
The Kachiri is having a hard time getting past this wall here, and honestly, I can sort of understand, like, the way that the game makes you think you should be going about it is going underneath the wall instead of over, but I think you can manage to get over it.
Depends on which wall. I'm not actually 100% sure where. Okay, I see the hole that he wants to get in. I don't know if he's gonna go to it though.
Oh, maybe you can just go to
he's
A
very near
port.
the end. Yeah, he just needs to go into that hole on the left now from this area. Other left. That left. Yes, that left. No, too far. Go back. Yes.
Okay, this moving platform section.
Oh, it is
That
evil,
Poke is
and I
on.
am surprised that Kitsune's strategy is working for them. But it is. So congrats.
What
Yeah,
the
I
frick?
very much took. You can take little tiny hops on this and just sort of
Yeah.
like gingerly make your way up. And that is not what Kitsune went for. So that is a death.
I'm not
But
too
he knows where to
surprised.
go
This
now.
part is brutal.
Who the heck is winning? Kitsune is in the lead. Kitsune was like 3 jumps from the end of the stage when he died right there. He is very close to the end of the act. But Kitsune is making up a ton of time very fast.
Or Kuchiri.
Yeah, Kitsune is making up a ton of time.
Yeah. Honestly, it still is anyone's game at this point. Like, Polk had a very early lead, but is losing a lot of time with... But it is a tricky part, you know? Kuchiri could possibly struggle with it just as much. But they are in the same room right now.
Yeah, like a recap for those just getting here. Kuchiri took an early lead, but fell behind due to accidentally entering a bonus stage. And then that let Kitsune take the lead, and then Kitsune just completely slew. That seems like the right word. Completely slew the first boss, and got like a 5-minute lead on that. And then Kuchiri's just made up a ton of ground on Act 2 of Act 1 and Act 2 of this second zone.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's really understanding the stage design too. He just went straight to where he needed to go. So like he took Kitsune from this checkpoint where Kuchiri just respawned now too.
Ooh,
like,
nice.
The better part of a couple minutes to make it up to this next section. And Kuchiri's just saying, nope, I know where I need to go. I'm ignoring the stage design. I'm just gonna go right there.
Yeah, honestly, following the stage design is very risky in this game.
I mean, it will tell you the right direction, but like, if you just have that hunch that this is the right way and just go with it, like, it is paying off big time.
You got a mulligan, Polk. Got a mulligan. You can mulligan before you hit, right?
Yep, you have to hold the shift key for about 3 seconds, I think, give or take. It feels like an eternity before you actually mulligan. But yeah, you can start mulliganing before you hit. Oh wow, he is through, and barring a major misplay, like going right onto that electrified floor right there. But even still, that is the stage.
Oh my gosh.
We are getting to see the second boss.
Boss 2 coming up.
No, Kuchiri's at the same checkpoint. Kuchiri's at the final checkpoint.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is 100% the boss of Chem Plant 2 from Sonic 2. And so yeah, so he's just spraying goop everywhere. The goop is deadly. Don't touch it. But yeah, my strategy for this boss is the same as the first boss. Go into first person view. Our players have not done that yet, so
not
we'll
a
see
single
how this goes.
time.
Nope, not even once.
I do like the hot sax music in this. This is good.
Oh, it is a wonderful boss theme, yeah.
Oh, apparently Polk went into first person on the elevators for just a tiny bit.
It might have just been the camera made it so you couldn't see first person, but it's possible. I might have just missed it. The camera gets very upset.
Yeah.
Actually, I guess it's very possible that Kuchiri is technically a checkpoint behind, and it has just skipped the last checkpoint by virtue of doing this giant jump right here.
It's possible. It's a big jump.
Oh, it's beautiful jump. Beautiful jump.
Yeah, the unfortunate thing is that it's not super reliable for surviving. Ah, but there we go. That works.
Yeah, you only have to get up to there once. Yeah, just do little chip shots. Just do little chip shots. That's not little.
Oh, but we got the mulligan before touching the ground. Yeah, that's the biggest thing. Like, as soon as you realize you are going to go into a death place, you have to start holding shift.
Yep.
Okay, there we go. Very nice, Kuchiri. I feel like we're going to have both players onto the boss in just a little bit. Oh, no!
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, woo! I love it. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, you gotta do a chip shot, or you're gonna just fall right off. There you go. Nicely done.
Yeah.
You can get straight into the end area from here, or you could keep chipping. That's too much. Oh no!
No!
Oh no! He
Unfortunately,
respawned below the platform.
Yeah.
So he just fell right into the rings.
That'll happen.
Oh man.
As it turns out, Yeah, SNOLF is actually a little bit hard. And I imagine programming something like this is a little bit hard. Or like the core game itself, you know, they put a lot of work into, but it was not made for golf.
Not at all. It was made for a so Sonic and Robo Blast 2 can barely jump. You have a dash ability and you have this like little tiny jump. Like the entire game is just designed for basically the exact opposite kind of movement than what we actually have in SNOLF. In SNOLF, you can go basically as high as you want, but you cannot. I mean, you can go fast, but it's hard to control.
Oh, I feel like
Kuchiri's just gotta be more patient. He is rushing these shots in, and it's not working.
What? If that... Oh, I thought that worked for a second there, and I was going to be so angry.
So here's the thing. If you actually like line yourself at the end of that starting platform, if you just line up at the end of it and do like a very low power, max height jump, you will make it all the way to the exit area. That is the best strategy that I know of to get through that room. And I wonder if one of the players will try it soon. Or one of the players. Well, Kuchiri is the only one who can still try it.
Oh, yeah.
I wonder if Kuchiri will try it soon.
This music is too good. Too good, too good.
No such thing. It is the exact right amount of good.
Okay, this music is so good, so good.
It is up there with like Big Arms in terms of great Sonic boss themes.
Yeah. Okay. If I appear to be disappearing in order to focus on stuff, welcome to my life. I gotta get some things prepared for the next match. We've got 2 more after this, everybody.
Yeah.
It's a lot of
so
fun.
Yeah, it looks like Kuchiri is being a little more creative, but Kizuna is really figuring out this boss. He's getting a lot of hits. I have not been keeping track of how many hits he's gotten. It is 8 hits to kill the boss. And of course, we'll have our glorious ref figure out who got the most hits if that's what it comes down to.
Yeah.
But it also would not surprise me if Kizuna just clears the boss altogether, given how much progress he's made in 10 minutes. But Kuchiri is out of here, is onto the boss as well. Yeah, that's gotta be like 6 or so
It's anyone's
hits.
game. It's anyone's game at this point. Seriously.
I mean, there's not many hits left for Kitsune. Oh, with the double hit! Still needs at least one more. Oh. Oh no. Final phase of the boss. It's pogo stick time. Can you hit a pogo stick? No, no. That was so close. That was like hit 7 or so. That was incredibly close to finishing off that boss.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Whoever finished the boss first, if somebody does finish the boss first, like, will definitely be in the lead.
Yeah,
and at that point, I think they almost have a guaranteed win, but oh my gosh, I don't know.
Yeah, no, I mean, Kitsune has 5 minutes of figuring out this boss, has really figured it out a lot.
Yeah, the knowledge is very important.
But yeah, but like, again, if any of them pushes the first-person view button, like, actually being able to aim and hit the boss intentionally.
Do you still have to
really
adjust
strong advantage.
height when you go into first person?
So the aiming is done the same way. It's just you don't have to deal with the camera. So you can always have the like X-axis lined up correctly. You still have to get the Y and the Z-axis right by getting power and height correct. But like, it's so much easier to aim. It's just
I guess I would have to try it. I'm not completely sure how it would make things easier.
Yeah. Well, part of it is that if the camera butts up against a wall, it basically becomes impossible to aim accurately. Because your character still is aiming exactly as precise as it was, but but forwards is no longer what the camera says it is.
Okay, I guess that is probably a big issue, yeah. Especially since, guess what? There are a lot of walls.
Yeah. Also, you get crosshairs. That helps too.
Yeah, both of the players are just focused on the game and not talking about it at all in Discord, and I fully understand that. You know, the last one, Pika Pow, there were plenty of complaints, which is understandable.
We got some complaints, but yeah, no, our players are playing to win, and as they should be, because either one, like 7 minutes is a very long time.
Oh yeah. The thing is, they don't know where the other player is. Like, most of the time, it's very easy to feel like the other player is past you. But yeah, they're both in the exact same place, so, you know, they're just struggling, trying to, like, they know that if they get past this boss, that is a solid amount of progress. You know, nobody can take that away from them. Sonic Robo Blast 2, by the way, I completely agree with Professor Renderer, who's saying that it is a great game, and I completely agree. The golf version of this is just a ridiculously difficult way to play this fantastic fan game.
Absolutely.
Yeah, this is not something that, like... This is in Kuso6rande because having to race a golfing Sonic game is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. Oh man, I wish there were more golf games. Like, I mean, I guess we have like Kirby's Dream Course, whatever the golfing game for the SNES.
That's a good game.
It is a good game, and I don't know why. It's confusing. It should be bad, but it is good.
Why should it be bad?
There just aren't enough random golf spin-offs.
There are so many freaking golf games, okay? There's Ninja Golf, there's Golf for the NES, there's another golf game for the NES.
I don't know, like I want to live in a world where I can play like any 2D platformer with golf controls. And we're just not there yet.
Dark Cloud 2, that's a golf game.
No, that's a fishing game.
I golfed more than I fished. Gotta be honest.
But it's an RPG. All RPGs have fishing minigames.
I'm trying to remember. Yeah, there is fishing. But no, I always golfed a lot more than I fished in Dark Cloud 2.
Wow.
I never played that. Or I've never beaten it. But I played it a lot. Darkman Golf? No. Okami,
oh, God,
you speak curses, okay? And we do not deserve...
Oh god, yes, Robo Golf. Please, let this be a thing. Me and coordinating tag team, it would be the best.
The problem with RoboCop golf is that RoboCop weighs like 1,000,000 pounds, so if you tried to golf, you'd go like 2 inches before coming to a dead stop. Like,
but what if RoboCop's also swinging the golf club?
Now that's a good point. It could be like Inspector Gadget, you know, just to have Go-Go Gadget golf club pops out of his head and then whops him. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Someone pay this man.
Everybody, I'm gonna make us millionaires. Millions, because Inspector Gadget golf. Easily the best way to golf.
I mean,
it's gonna...
This is just a fact. Yeah, no, like, it's not even a Utah fact. It's just true.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, we have it. It's happened. We have first-person view.
Oh my gosh, okay. Kuchiri trying first person, and yeah, this definitely could pay off.
Yeah, you can aim. You can aim and spin and do quick shots.
Okay, I actually agree with you that this would probably be significantly easier.
Oh man, it took us 56 minutes, but we have first-person view mode.
Ooh.
Oh man.
Let's see if Kuchiri keeps doing it.
Yeah. Yeah, it will switch you back to third person after every death.
Got a hit. This could make the difference. Going to first person, if Kuchiri can kill the boss, Kuchiri moves into the lead.
Yeah, but I think Kitsune got 7 hits, so he will need to kill the boss.
Yeah.
To overtake Kitsune.
Polk getting a lovely hit right there. But can you get rings in order to avoid dying? Okay, 1 ring. That's all you need.
Yep. Oh, no. Kuchiri dying on the ricochet. That is unfortunate.
Well, we still have 2.5 minutes. Like, the boss doesn't take long if you start actually hitting it.
Easily, you can kill the boss in a minute. Just gotta get the hits.
I can't believe it's this close. This is ridiculous.
This is all I ever asked for.
Yeah.
I actually thought it was going to be a blowout for a little while, but here we are.
My gosh, Polk, you missed the coin! And there's just no... Oh, that is another death!
Ooh.
Kuchiri trying first-person mode again, seeing if we can take advantage of that. Honestly, the lower shots, like far distance but low angle, is the way to go, and I think both of the players have figured that out pretty reliably at this point.
That is definitely correct.
So close to a hit there.
Low angle means you... Oh, so Kuchiri's on phase 2. This is the pogo phase. Oh, but does not get the hit.
Oh, that is
you really don't want to be at close range during pogo phase because it just starts spraying goop all around him.
Yeah. You want to at least have 1 backup ring if you're into the pogo phase. It is rough indeed.
Yeah, I mean, you really want to do is just hit him from afar, bounce back, and then hit him again from afar. We are into the final minute.
This is so much fun. I'm so glad that we had this game.
So incredibly tight.
Like, I remember you talking about possibly doing this. And I was like, wow, Wolf. Evil, but that's fine. Evil's sometimes good when it comes to Kuso6rande.
I think evil is fine so long as it's directed towards, a common good. And the common good of your Twitch chat, that's a common good.
Yeah. It's for you. It's for you, Twitch.
So this isn't your fault, Alpha 5. Someone told me about this game like a week before I did the trilogy run. And so this is why... So it didn't get to be in the trilogy run for Big Bad Game-a-thon. But that is time.
Oh, that is time. Funny story. I meant to hit time right on time, but I accidentally hit F5. So that didn't do it. But there we go. We are done. That is the match. Polk takes the victory. Kuchiri goes immediately offline. Woo! Yeah, both of them made it to the second phase of the second boss. What an intense phase right there. I'm going to go ahead and invite them to come chat if you'd like. Both of you. And yeah, Polk appears to have gotten slightly more damage on the boss than Kuchiri. Kuchiri made it to the second phase of the boss. That's oh my gosh, what an amazing match. Polk, hello and congratulations on barely taking the victory here. Holy crap.
That's my story. That is literally my story. Like game 2 and game 3 in groups, like whenever we were getting to this point, I was either on the same room or 1 room away in both those games.
Sounds familiar.
Oh, yeah, that was just incredibly close.
No, I think what screwed me the most was the bonus game in Act 2. Stage 2, Act 2.
Yeah, that was pretty funny that you... Minutes. Oh my gosh, you got the bonus game
you lost
there.
You lost about 2 minutes. I am impressed that you found, so you picked up a collectible somewhere somehow that got you in there. I'm kind of impressed.
I heard it. It was underneath the bridge I rolled into right before the end of the stage.
Ah, okay.
Right underneath that bridge. Oh, I'm so annoyed. I am so annoyed with that. And then I lost 5 minutes in Stage 2 Act 2 because I didn't hit the checkpoint. So
I went back to the beginning about 2-3 times, and one time in World 1, one time in World 2, and I thought, that's it, I'm back.
Both of you had that. Both of you had that happen. And so, don't feel bad about it, because it's just that when it comes to race, you never really know what's going to happen. And that stupid bonus stage. Doe Wolf did say that if you knew how to play games like Nights into Dreams, then you would be able to get through the bonus stage relatively quickly. But because you didn't, you sort of just had to grind out the time.
Yeah, the bonus stage is literally Nights into Dreams. So, like, if you just follow the paths and pick up all the stuff, you'll clear the stage as well. But it's probably about the same time to clear the stage legitimately versus sitting there and waiting for the initial timer to run out. So, whatever.
Oh man, I was so annoyed with that death in World 2 Act 2, and then I spent 10 minutes trying to get up those platforms. Which was...
Those platforms were really tough. You can jump straight up from the starting location.
I gave up. I gave up, and I did.
Yeah, I saw that. There's an easier jump you can do that's just like barely forwards and straight up from the edge, and that'll take you up there too. No, that's a stupid, really hard room in SNOLF.
It sounds like pixel perfect at that point. The platform is not an angle for golf.
Nope.
Nope. Well, I ended up realizing first-person mode was perfect for that second boss.
Yeah,
it's perfect for every boss. I was literally I told you guys about first-person mode.
You did. How?
Just like, but like you guys, whenever you're up against a wall and the camera starts being awful, like first-person mode's your savior. And just like nobody was doing it. I'm like, did you both just completely forget about first-person mode?
You said that times here, but I didn't think, perfect for bosses, right?
Well, they have a reticle, so you're actually aiming at Robotnik.
Yeah.
It's just, there was so many times in the fight where I had 5 hits, where I feel like I should have hit him, because I went right through, like, parts of him. Like, well, I don't know why that didn't count as a hit, but okay.
Hitbox has a suggestion in Kuso6rande.
Seriously, I am so annoyed with how close I was again. I just remember week 2, I was 2 rooms away. Week 3, I was on the same room as the person in first against the Alien Queen. It's like, I'm always just shy of first. Like, why?
That's pretty... Well, that's the story. Story of Kuso6rande, you know. Seriously, though, you are not out. You're going to the loser's bracket. You'll still be able to fight and stay in, you know. And you've done that before. I wouldn't be too surprised if you step up and do it again, you know.
This is my first Kuso.
I mean, you did it earlier in this tournament.
Even if you're going to lose bracket here, this thing took skill.
Maybe I'm lying. I might be lying.
This
is my first Kuso, and I went 1-2-2-2 in groups. So.
Yeah, you held on. You held on, okay? I mean, you got first in Legend of Prince Valiant. You did great. Second place in YY Monsterland. You got Aliens, the computer game for Commodore 64, and played that really well. You had Musha. And
Musha.
Yeah,
it's
there's
Musha.
no... As mentioned earlier, no liar.
You held on, okay? You held on and you got through.
Who got to the second boss first?
Kitsune by a pretty significant margin. Kitsune beat the first boss in like 3 minutes or something. Like that was incredible. We were blown away.
First boss. I ended up finding a cheese for the first boss.
Yeah, you know what's just lovely to have in 3D Sonic games? The way to be able to walk sideways. You don't get that here for some reason.
Well, what I ended up doing for the first boss was I found a really good spot where I just kept on resetting my Sonic after hitting Robotnik. I just kept on bouncing off of him while he was shooting lasers the opposite direction.
If you couldn't dodge that way here, you had to find a way to either waste some time sidestepping the lasers or rushing him as quick as you could. There was no in between there.
Yeah,
he did not get a chance.
Well, I think that's about all the time that we have. Thank you so much, Polk and Kuchiri. Kuchiri into the loser's bracket, but not a huge deal if you can hold on. You know, it's a bit of a longer trail to go through there, but if anybody can do it, you can. Faith. Yeah. Well, take care, both of you. Thank you so much for the game, Doe Wolf. I will see all of you next time. So long.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, everybody, Kuso6rande is in its 6th year. We will be having a 7th next year. Signups will likely happen in December/January. It is a tournament that runs most of the year, but we tend to make things a little bit less pressure, especially early on, so that new people who are new to streaming or who haven't done it as much can casually get into the flow. Now, up next, we have our 3rd out of 4 games today. Also, big thanks to all the people who have subscribed, who have dropped bits, all of the proceeds that I receive for those will be going over to the Southern Poverty Law Center for the month of October. Month of November will be for me, though, because I need to eat. Oh, I need to eat. Okay, I'll run a quick ad and we'll be right back with the 3rd game.